In Matthew 16, the Lord Jesus Christ emphatically declared to his apostles and followers, "I will build my church, and the gates of hell cannot prevail against it." He was in effect saying that the agents of hell cannot overcome his church. So no matter who the attackers happen to be, the assurance to the church through the ages is that their attackers cannot prevail. But when persons like Charles Darwin come up with evolutionary thinking on the origin of the species, or when Karl Marx comes up with political philosophy that is godless, or when an Alice Bailey publishes a 10-point plan to destroy traditional Christian values, sometimes even the most ardent Christian will mistakenly think that the agents of hell are prevailing. TheInspiredWalk.com said this: "It's important to realize that despite all that is happening in the world, God still remains in control and will ultimately bring an end to all forms of evil at His appointed time." So instead of worrying about the gates of hell prevailing, our role as Christians is to amp up our God-given mandate found in Matthew 28 to go and make disciples of all nations, teaching them to do what we have been commanded to do. If someone had properly taught Charles, Carl, and Alice, especially in their formative years, they probably would not have expounded the foolishness for which they are now known. So Christian, stop fret and go do your work for God with love. I'm Reverend Mike from Fellowship Tabernacle, and we just had a WTF moment.